Hi!
Today I am here with Seth. Seth is amazing. He is an interior designer, friend extraordinaire, and a MAC makeup artist. Because Seth has such a wealth of knowledge and he sees clients on a regular basis, I asked him to do us the flavor of bringing us just 3 tips on different things that people ask for most, and really just 3 tips from a professional makeup artist.
Yeah, loved it. Number 1 I would say would be eyebrows. 2 would be, I would say, like contour / blush, and then 3 would be lip. But let's get right in. I'm just actually going to take something as simple as just like a little sampler mascara wand, and I'm going to take the brow, and I like to start from the top down. So I'm just going to take the natural brow and just brush it down a little bit. I'm going to grab my times 15 palette here from Nordstrom. Pick is one of the more ashy brown colors here, which I think will be perfect for Cassandra's coloring. MAC 266, by the way. Start by just patting a little bit of the product, kind of right there where she already has her natural arch. Coming down from the natural arch there, I'm just going to take the brush and start just kind of tapering it down a little bit there. And just brush the hairs upwards. My brush again and just start by patting the product in there. Defining away. Just kind of follow her natural brow line. You just want to follow the natural line. I mean, if you're going for more of a natural look, you don't want to overdraw the brow. You know, then it's not happy.
I love it.
Take the product and just kind of fan it through the overall brow. That, I think, would be a nice defined brow.
Yay! I love
Perfect.
it. So that is tip number 1. As you guys can see, the way I normally do my brows versus how Seth has given me this really defined brow. And it's really about the combing and the angle brush, huh?
Yep, combing and angle brush.
When it comes to blush and cheeks, what are the biggest difficulties that people have?
It's being too heavy-handed. So remember, just... Yeah.
That's me.
Girl! No. Well, you always look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But it's just dipping that brush into your powder and make sure you tap it off, and then just start. You can always build it, but start your layers. Just tap and drag, tap and drag. Tap and drag,
and don't go all the way up the cheek.
Just keep it on the apple for a more natural look. Just on the apple of the cheek, and just kind of let it naturally fade out as you drag the product. Especially now being summertime, they're like, how do I do a bronzer without like looking like I legitimately like cut in my cheeks, you know, with like some brown powder or whatever. It can be a little intense sometimes. Yes. No, but you look wonderful, darling. You always do it so well.
Thank you.
Cassandra already here has some bronzer going on, but sometimes another concern too, especially for summer, a little more of a natural look. You know, you have the bronze and you want to do a little blush, but you don't want it to be too heavy or too like over the top, where it looks like you're wearing a lot of product.
Because I know that I love corals, and I know a lot of people, like other people do, and it's really hot for summer, but I feel like corals will just make me look like a clown.
Exactly. Yeah,
so can you show how?
Of course.
Yeah.
Let me pull our product here, and so I'm going to use our MAC Style Frost blush, and then with a 129 fluffy brush. So this is a really beautiful kind of a pinky coral, peachy pinky coral. So take the brush and just pat both sides and just smile to show those apples. Look at those apples. And I'm just going to take the side of the brush and just kind of pat that right on the apple in a pulling motion. So a pat and pull. And then just kind of really focusing on the apple of the cheek. It's always too, like I like to say, you can always add more product, but you don't want to start out with like too much, because
then you can't take it off.
It's hard to erase once it's hit the skin. Yeah. So just put that on there, and then you can bring it up a little bit. She already has her beautiful net contour going on.
So how come you're focusing on the apples and not bringing this peachy color all the way up the cheek?
Because I like, since we're going for more of a natural look, like if you wanted to really like, you know, really fashion couture kind of look, you can really get that, drag it out, but the contour is kind of already doing your defining for you, and we're just giving you a little bit of color, kind of that sun-kissed color.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so then, Seth, what would your 3rd tip be?
My 3rd tip is the lip. So a lot of people have issues with feathering of either their gloss or even their lipstick sometimes. I go in with just a liner for both your lining, and then even fill in the lip with your liner. And then go over with your gloss. In her case, in Cassandra's case, we used a Dazzle Glass, and we just kind of blotted it right in the middle of the lip, and just tap that gloss right in the middle of the lip instead of spreading it all around. Keep it in the middle. It's going to prevent that feathering from happening. So we don't want that feather. No bueno. As you move your lips and as your you know, it reacts to your body temperature, it's going to disperse, just like if you were to already spread it around. 2 things I like to do for that. So first, already to prevent that feathering, I'm going to use a lip liner, so a MAC liner. So that already has a little bit more hold power to it, a little more body.
Lipstick
the lipstick.
Or gloss. Okay.
I'm going to take our liner here, trace in her natural lip line. Of course, case by case, if they want, you know, more defined lip, you would just ride right above the line. But Cassie has beautiful lips.
Thank you.
Welcome. This is called Mouth Off.
Ooh, sassy.
Yes! Don't mouth off to me.
Sassy. Or I'll stab you with the lip liner.
I'll stab you. No, you can just kind of drag the product. You can take it and just kind of start really just coloring it all over the lip. And then just to tint it. The gloss will help kind of move it around. So.
It's like my 3rd grade coloring book.
Exactly. You don't. As long as you stay in the lines, it doesn't matter where you go. I'm going in with a Dazzle glass called Smile.
Because I have to say, I absolutely am obsessed with Dazzle glasses, but one of the biggest problems that I have is that they almost like get cakey and like sit here on the sides. And I am definitely one of those people that just takes the one and I'm like, and put it all over. But so you're saying to do this a little bit differently?
A little bit differently. So this will help with also getting that, you know, that creasing and the feathering both.
Okay.
So what I'm going to just dab a little bit off. Sometimes your first problem can be you have way too much product to begin with and you're just kind of smudging it all around. So we all love our product, it's okay. But sometimes less is more. So I'm just going to go right into the middle of the lip and to the inner lip, not down to the lower part. And just apply the gloss, just kind of right there in the middle. And then I'm going to go back in and apply a little bit on the top lip there. Then move your lips together a little bit there. Perfect. So then by just applying it in the center first, when she goes and, you know, moves it all together, then it distributes it without it already being so, you know,
cakey. Because I feel like when I put on a Dazzle glass, I can go mwah, mwah, and like watch it string.
Exactly.
And it's not doing it.
You get these luscious, lovely lips like she has here.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Seth. If you guys want to see more of his stuff, be sure to follow him on Instagram and Snapchat. We're also posting a few more videos as well, so be sure to check back for those. But thank you for your time, Seth.
Of course.
Definitely answered a lot of my questions, and hopefully yours is too. So, yeah, we will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.